people, what is going on everyone? It's Mike back again and this is your match preview. It's Everton against Chelsea, Goodison Park, Saturday, 5:30 kick-off. A game that Everton go into with a weird situation. No Calvert-Lewin. We've been linked with Ghana now for well over a week, 10 days, and that deal hasn't happened yet, albeit we believe it is going to happen. And Everton yesterday, in my opinion, broke Twitter in a positive way with Onana being heavily linked with a move to Everton. He said that he would rather play for Everton than West Ham, and Everton have put in a bid of around £35 million. Euros. It's a statement move by Everton. It's a bold move by Everton, and it's a move that would essentially mean their midfield gets much firmer, more aggressive, quicker, stronger, with the addition of Ghana and Onana in the middle. And it is exactly what Everton have needed. Two midfield who can carry the ball, who can pass forwards and backwards, who will add that little bit of more muscle in the middle of the park. And yeah, buzzing. I'm buzzing for what's to come. However, let me caveat all of this. Let me caveat it all. We're going into this Chelsea game in a worse position than we were last season when we played Chelsea at Goodison Park and we won 1-0. We haven't got a bad record against Chelsea at Goodison over the years. We've played okay. We've got draws at Stamford Bridge, etc. We have played okay against Chelsea. But Everton have struggled, and during this window to replace players that have needed to replace because of the financial pressures, and that's what could hinder us in this game. It might just be a little bit too early. You know, Calvert-Lewin's out, Rondon's not available, so you suspect it's going to be a Dele Alli in a false nine. You suspect it'll be a Gordon and probably a Dwight McNeil. He seems to have played really well in his friendly. All accounts seem to be suggesting he's training really hard. You expect it to be Decore, and I don't quite know who it would be in the middle, probably Iwobi. And then you've got on the left and right Mikalenko and Patterson, and your three at the back, which would be Mina, Godfrey and Tarkowski, with Pickford in goal. That would be my team, and that would be a team that I would use to try and play through the lines of Chelsea, because Chelsea will have lots of ball, we know that. So we've got to allow them to come on to us. And then when their fullbacks push forward, you know, the Reece James is, whoever it is, we've got to be able to play through those lines, play into the left and right back, who hopefully have overlapped our attacking players like McNeil and Gordon, who will be inverted. They will be running into the box to supply the width for these guys to cross the ball from. And hopefully they make that late run into the box, Dele Alli on the end of a cross, or, you know, a tap-in. What we need is to have more numbers in the box, and I'm confident Everton can do that with the right additions to the team. But Calvert-Lewin being missing is a huge blow just before the start of the season, make no bones about it. However, when he came off the other day against Dynamo Kiev, we didn't get weaker. We probably played better. We played a different way. We stopped going more direct and we played through the lines better. So it could be interesting to see how Everton play with Calvert-Lewin and without Calvert-Lewin. And for the next 6 weeks, we don't have Calvert-Lewin. When you look at Chelsea and you look at the additions they've made, they reek of quality, don't they? Raheem Sterling, you'd argue he's a world-class player. He's certainly up there in probably the top 20 or 30 players. Probably 20 in the world, to be fair to him. You would probably argue Koulibaly is one of the best centre-halves in the world. I mean, you know, Everton been linked with him weirdly lots and lots of times. Last summer under Carlo, when Mashiri first whipped in. This is a guy that we've been linked with over and over again. Everton apparently 5 or 6 years ago put in a bid for 50 million for him. Again, that was only rumours and never really substantiated. But we will see what is going on. But at this moment, you can only hope, can't you? You can only hope that Chelsea's team maybe haven't gelled, maybe haven't quite got all their eggs in whatever the term is, eggs in the basket. Dotted the I's, crossed the T's, and you kind of hope that Everton can go into this game and just catch them off guard, because Everton are not better than Chelsea. They're not. They're just not, because we're not in the position to be better than Chelsea. But what we are is a team that will have the fans behind them. They will know exactly what they're doing. The fans will greet them. They will support them. The crowd will be absolutely banging, because it always is first home game of the season at Goodison. It always is. You always find that the crowd at Goodison are right up for it. And I don't think that'll be any different just because we had a poor season last season. And I think Thomas Tuchel would expect that, because he saw what we were like the last time he came to Goodison. So I am confident Everton can get a result. In terms of the game, it is just really important that we don't get completely bullied in midfield, because if we do, we're probably going to lose. And that's me speaking facts. Our midfield will not be able to compete with Chelsea's. It won't. But that's not where the game can be won for us. We need them to be in our half so we can hit them with our pace and our quality going forward, which will be the runs of Gordon, the legs of McNeil, the tenaciousness of Damari Gray, and the schneidiness, the cleverness of Dele Alli, and he won't be picking up the ball from midfield and carrying it, and that's where we will cause Chelsea problems. If you say to me now, Mike, you're going to get a 1-1 draw out of that, I take it, because we have got another tough game coming next weekend against a very decent Aston Villa side who beat us home and away last season. So we don't want that. What we want is to show that Everton have got something. They're working on something, and the additions that are going to be made are going to make that difference. They're going to take us from being that team that may finish 14th, 15th to a team that's going to finish 10th, 11th, 12th. And I know it might sound small, but it's a massive step forward from where we were, which in my opinion, we easily could have gone down last season. Like 100%, we easily could have gone down, and we didn't. The fans got the club out of it. It wasn't the players, it was absolutely the fans. And Lampard's got a big job this season, but he'll be supported, he'll be backed, he'll be tasked with making this his team, and this his team. And I think with the group of personnel he's got behind him, the Clements, the Ashley Cole, the people he's got there will absolutely back him and support him and trust him and carry him when they need to, because he will make mistakes. He's still a young manager, so he's got everything in place. He's got, it seemingly, a director of football in Kevin Thirlwell that supports his vision and backs his vision and wants to see more youth. That's something that we saw with Lampard, playing at Derby, playing at Chelsea. He likes to promote from within. Again, positive. Anthony Gordon, ever since Lampard has come in, has been an integral part of this team. So they are all positive steps. We've just got to, this season, we've just got to turn it up a notch. Got to turn it up a notch. Find some goals, find some quality, and win games of football. Score prediction, I'll go 1-1. Guys, it's been a pleasure as always. Keep smiling, and remember, up the toughies. Peace.